Hey guys, just a follow-up to my video I shot yesterday. We talked about a lot of things in that video. One of the things was computer DJs versus someone using, let's say, CDJs or vinyl or something. Someone had suggested that you're a worse DJ if you don't use CDJs or vinyl. And I said that's ridiculous because what really matters is that you can perform. You can program, move your crowd, put songs in the right order, all that kind of stuff. One thing that kept coming up was the sync button. The evil sync button. What do I think of that? Oh, it's terrible when DJs use that sync button. Why is it terrible? I got news for you folks. It's not that hard to beat mix. It's something that if you sat down and you took your time to learn how to do, you could figure out in a day or two. You really could. It's not that difficult. I don't know why some of you feel like that it's this necessary skill that's going to make or break you as a DJ. The best thing I could think of to compare it to technology-wise would be the typewriter. And a lot of you may not remember the typewriter, but my family had one. My sisters used it, my brother used it, my dad, my mom. Whenever they were doing a school project or a work project or writing a letter to someone, they got out that typewriter. And typing was a skill. You took classes to learn how to do this. You had to learn how to type accurately, not make mistakes. So many words a minute, punctuation, grammar, all that stuff had to be done on the typewriter, had to be perfect the first time. And if you were really good at typing a document without making mistakes, you were considered a really great typist and you were valuable. It was a job skill that you could take to be a secretary or you could take to work at a news station or something. So then came the word processor on the computer, Microsoft Word. You could type a document, spell everything wrong, your grammar could be terrible, and you could click a button, it would check all your spelling, your grammar, your punctuation, and give you suggestions on how to change it. All you had to do is change these things or take the suggestions. The program did it automatically for you, and you could print out the document. Well, a lot of typists thought that was cheating. Well, wait a minute, I have a skill. Well, yeah, you have a skill, but you know what? It takes more to be a great writer or a great reporter now than being a great typist. Maybe your story has to be good. The story is the most important thing because the skill of typing is no longer as important. So maybe the invention of the word processor encouraged a lot of people to become writers because maybe they weren't great typists but they had really good ideas. So do you think that the person reading the magazine article says to themselves, you know, I'm really not enjoying this article because I know that the person who wrote it did it on a word processor and didn't do it on a proper typewriter? No, that doesn't happen. I don't think it happens on the dance floor either with programming and the evil sync button. People don't say, oh, he's using the sync button. I'm not moved anymore. This is something that only you purist DJs care about. And you know what? Don't get me wrong. Again, look, notice the turntables on the desk. I'm capable of doing it. I love it. And I will always do it. But it's not making or breaking me as a DJ anymore, folks. There's more to it than being able to beat mix. You got to be able to program. That's it, guys. The sync button isn't as evil as you think it is, unless you suck as a programmer and it's threatening you in that manner. But don't hate, embrace that technology. Don't worry about not riding a horse anymore. People have cars now. If you want to ride horses, there are plenty of places you can go do it as a hobby. But as far as getting back and forth to work, most people are driving cars. Embrace that technology. Practice and enjoy.